If you remember, in the last parkour civilization video, I fell and became a parkour prisoner. Here in parkour prison, it's not the best. If you want to get out, you have to either take a very slow parkour course, or you have to do an impossibly hard parkour course to actually get out as well. So both of those are not very easy to do. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. All I know is that one day I'm gonna make it back up and earn a parkour ticket and actually finish the course this time and not become a parkour noob or prisoner again. But the only problem is I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to get out. Alright, let's see. Should I do this one or this one? I'm not sure. That's a 2-block jump. There's no way I can do that. I have to go for this one. This is like my best chance I'll ever have at actually making it out. So definitely I have to try and do this course. Well, there's not really much to do though. It's basically just going through cobwebs. Although it is gonna take a while, so that's kind of why it's hard. Alright. It's already been so long, but I'll still end up making it out. And hopefully, when I do, I'll be able to earn myself a ticket again. Alright, I'm so close. I jumped. That's gonna take even longer. Alright, once I make it out of here, I wonder what I'm gonna do. How am I gonna earn a ticket again? What if there's not a pro doing ticket trials? What will I do? If there is no pro, I guess I'll just have to. Like, wait. Alright, this is it. A 2-block jump. I've never done this before. I closed my eyes and I jumped for it. But to my surprise, I was standing on the platform to make it back to parkour civilization. I went for the portal, and I was back. And luckily, there was a pro standing there. This was the luckiest thing ever. Alright, pro. Let's see if I can do this course. Wait, I wonder if he's actually like just waiting and he's not not right there. I have to find out. Ticket temple? There's a ticket temple? Well, now I know what I have to do. Yeah, looks like that guy did not know there was a ticket temple. Well, let's go try the ticket temple. The hardest part about parkour civilization is if you miss one jump, you fall and die. And I definitely do not want to be going back to parkour civilization again anytime soon. I tried to do this once, and I actually did it, so I think I can do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was scary. I thought I wasn't going to make it. Where is the ticket temple? I don't see it anymore. It must be that right there. I wonder if I can make it all the way to the end without stopping. No, it's too risky. I can't. Alright, I got close. Well, at least I don't have to do anything right now. Advancement made 1K. I jumped 1,000 times. That has to be like a record or something. Actually, it's probably happened before. But that was close. I almost just fell off. Definitely got to be more careful. That has to be the ticket temple. If I had sprint, I wonder if I'd be able to go faster. That is if you can even get sprint at all. I think as a parkour pro you can, because they can do the courses so much easier. I wonder how he's going so fast. It looked like they were doing 3-block jumps. I know you can't do that without sprint, but maybe I just saw it wrong. I probably did. I finally made it to the ticket temple, and luckily I was still alive. Alright, this is a 2-block, half a block up. There's no way. And the first one I failed, but how? There's no way you can do this. It has to be impossible. But somehow, I ended up actually making the jump. There was someone in front of me, so I couldn't see very well. After there was a 2-block jump, I tried it, and I made both, the one into the 2.5-block vertical. Alright, let's see. Oh, I made it. This had to have been the hardest thing I've ever done. This looked like it was impossible, like it was too high, but somehow it was possible. Next was another 2-block jump. There were so many, and somehow I made the 2-block jump. Next were just 1-block verticals, nothing I couldn't handle. I jumped down to be on more fences. Alright, looks like I'm pretty far from the top still. I was so close to actually being able to go farther up. I had just made this jump. Now being at the vertical part, I failed. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to make both 1-block verticals. I wondered if I should just go back and try the course again to get a ticket by a noob. But the only thing is, I'm not sure a pro will be there. So I went ahead and tried the course again. And I missed again. But this time, I was able to make it. I tried to go for the 2 into the vertical, and I actually made it again. The fence jump, I also did. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I failed for 1-block vertical. But that one has to be too hard, because it's like you start like on a fence. I'm not sure why these were the jumps they are using, because noobs had little to no experience with these jumps, especially vertical jumps, like 2.5-block vertical. That had to have been like almost impossible, but somehow noobs were able to do it. Alright, I'm finally back on the fences. Let's see if I can do it again. And I failed. There's no way. That has to be like, if not almost impossible, impossible. But then the question is, how did I do it once? And how are other people doing it? I just hope that it was actually possible, and I was just doing something wrong like I probably was. I backed up, I went for the jump, but this time I made it. Making the 2-block jump and all the following 1 verticals. This jump was a little more safe because there was a little less chance that I would actually fall, until I realized I could still fall. I knew that this was way too risky, as I could end up dying by doing this. I had to just try a different way. And the second I went out, well, it wasn't exactly good. I tried going back in, but I still didn't get my health back. I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I just ended up making my way back over to the start in the parkour temple, where I could do the ticket trial. That's when I almost slipped off, but luckily, I didn't. I needed food so that I wouldn't take more damage. Or maybe if I could sprint. No, it's impossible to sprint. No noob has ever sprinted. At least, I don't think so. What are the chances that a noob has been able to sprint before? I don't know, but probably not very good. And besides, having more than 3 hunger bars down here isn't even allowed. Alright, I think I'm just gonna need to find, like, somewhere to stay. It doesn't look like there's a pro dude. Actually, no. There's the same pro though that was doing it before us in the same exact spot, so there's no way that he was actually like doing it. And the noob is in the same spot, but something was different. Why did he have a water bucket and golden carrots? That didn't make any sense. I just need someone to come down and do the ticket trial. Maybe I would just have to go and do this, like, maybe I would just have to hope that it would work. I had no idea, but I knew it wasn't worth the risk, so I didn't do it. Alright, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to earn a ticket here, but I do know for one thing, it is not going to be easy because I need to have a pro to come down and do the ticket trial. But I needed to get back onto the course, which you need a ticket for. But the only problem is that was not easy. I just went and hoped that some parkour pro would come down and do a ticket trial. But nothing happened. No one came. I'm not really sure what to do. I need to wait for someone to come down and do an actual ticket trial. But it looks like, wait, there's a pro here. This is my chance to earn a ticket. I knew I had to try this course. So I backed up and I went for the course. Alright, wait, does he want me to do this one? It says you must have sprint for it. I'm not sure how I was supposed to. I showed him the sign. I pointed at the sign so that he would see, but then he gave me food. I ate it, but I thought it was illegal. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it. And to my surprise, I actually made the course. I had earned myself a ticket for the first time. I was so excited I would actually be able to access the course. But this time, I had sprint. But now, I had a lot of pressure on me. The guy that had gave me the ticket said that he believes in me, so I have to do this course and become a parkour pro. Oh God, this part is giving me flashbacks. I was about to become a parkour pro, and of course I failed the first jump. But no, this time was different. I made the jump, and for the first time, I was actually on the course. Alright, here we go. So far, the most I've done is a 1 block diagonal vertical. But that was about to change. 2 block jump, that's when I remembered. I had sprint, so I would be able to do the jump. Somehow, I actually made the jump. Now, I was on to what looked like one of the hardest jumps I've ever done. But somehow, I made it. Alright. This jump looked like it was going to be hard, but I was only up by half a block, so I was able to make it. Next was the 2 block jump. Somehow, I made the jump. I was on to the next part of the course, slabs. Slabs and stairs is what it looked like. But to my surprise, it just was blocks. Alright, 1 block jumps, nothing I can't handle. Alright, now I'm on to 1 block verticals into 1 block jumps. Nice, I'm doing really good right now. I wonder if I'll actually do the course and finish it. I might even be able to become a parkour pro for the first time ever. I've never became a parkour pro, and this is only the 2nd time I've ever gotten a ticket. Alright, let's see. Whew, this is going to be really hard. Alright, as I looked, I got even more nervous about the course ahead. Looks like there was a gap in between the stairs. That must have been to try and trick noobs. Alright. The parkour pro looked like he was saying something, that he was watching me, but I couldn't see him. I knew he must be talking to someone else. Ooh, that was really hard. These jumps were so hard. It was on gates. I've never done gate parkour before, but somehow I was able to get past it. Next, I was on to the final stretch. I could see the inside of the parkour temple to become a parkour pro. I did the first jump and I made it. I was onto the stone slabs. This was it. I was about to become a parkour pro. The last jump. I went for it and I made it. I had officially made the course to become a parkour pro. I went, I jumped, and I made the advancement professional. I had actually became a parkour pro for the first time. Well, it's time to see what life is like up here as a parkour pro. I was so excited as I was at the top of parkour civilization. No one was above me. I went and I realized I could get steak. Well, I ate both of them and I replenished my hunger bar and I was healing really fast. And I could do tickets. I got a ticket. Wow, look at these statues. The parkour noobs with their leather boots. And look, the parkour pros, they even have their iron boots. That's so cool. Wow, look at these parkour. Wait, what? Who wears gold boots and diamond boots? I then realized I truly knew nothing about the world I was living in. Well, let's check out my iron boots. Finally, I had gotten my iron boots and I was ready to start life as a parkour pro at what I thought was the top of parkour civilization.